Montgomery County Farm Bureau held a special meeting to discuss two very important issues facing our farming communities: the waters of the U.S. and the threat of black vultures to our farms.
We started having black vulture depredation several years ago. It's probably 7-8 years ago. One of the things that we ran into real quick was the black vulture is protected under the Migratory Bird Act, which is a federal law. It's also an international treaty, which makes it illegal for us to be able to go out and protect our livestock without a permit. So we have a lot of producers that are having depredation, losing baby calves, losing cows, and they can't really protect them without fear of having a federal offense, be a fine or whatever it may be. So Farm Bureau worked with our congressional delegation. We all worked together with U.S. Fish and Wildlife, the Department of Interior, USDA, to come up with a solution. The thing that we were able to do was come up with a statewide depredation permit under which livestock producers in Kentucky can apply and be approved to be able to protect their livestock and not have the fear of that federal law over their head. Anybody who wants to get a statewide depredation sub-permit can call Kentucky Farm Bureau, talk to the Commodity Division. We will give them the application to fill out. It's very similar to what the federal application is, but we're following the same federal guidelines with our sub-permit. So you fill out the application, you put the number of livestock, how many depredation losses you've had, send it back to us, and if we have takes that are still available, we'll issue a permit to the livestock producer to be able to protect his livestock.
We've had some experience with the black vultures. They, in our calving, when we were calving, they killed at least 4 that I know of. They'll first eat their eyes out, and then some of them went after a cow on one of my experiences.
The other thing that we're going to be talking about in this meeting, as we've been in other meetings, is to really talk about the waters of the U.S. rule. The final rule came out early in the month, and basically it goes into effect in August. And the fear there is the law is so vague in the way that they can determine federal jurisdiction, not just over water, but lands that have ditches or tributaries or streams, where farmers may have to get permits to be able to do normal agricultural practices such as applying fertilizers or pesticides or just working the ground. So it's a very problematic rule. It goes well beyond the reach of the Clean Water Act. So we really have concerns about it. We'll have a lot of literature at the Kentucky Farm Bureau website that will give you background information on the waters of the U.S. rule. And also you can pick up the permit application for the black vulture depredation permit. We have a wealth of information there that will help you better understand the situation.